Me, 24, gender studies PhD student. Research focus on male fragility and emotional weakness. Run TikTok account with 25K followers mocking men who complain about rejection. Men are so fragile they can't handle hearing no. Post daily about how pathetic male reaction to rejection is. Always believed rejection builds character. Women handle it gracefully all the time. Men just cry about it and blame women instead of improving themselves. Post viral videos about male dating entitlement. She doesn't owe you anything. Learn to take rejection like an adult. Stop being so sensitive. Get thousands of comments from women agreeing that men are emotional babies. Tuesday night. Debate with male friend Josh about rejection in dating. He's saying repeated rejection affects mental health. Claims it's not about single no but constant pattern of dismissal. Roll my eyes. Tell him maybe work on personality instead of expecting women to coddle his feelings. He gets quiet. Says I have no idea what male rejection experience actually feels like. Challenges me to try asking people out for a month and see how I handle constant no. Laugh at him. Tell him I could handle rejection better than any man. We're stronger emotionally. Accept his challenge immediately. Going to prove women are tougher when it comes to romantic rejection. Wednesday, start planning experiment. Going to approach guys for dates just like men approach women. Document how easy it is to handle rejection with maturity. Decide to ask out guys I find attractive but don't know well. Mix of classmates, coffee shop regulars, gym guys, random encounters. Will show Josh how rejection should be handled. Thursday morning, first attempt. See cute guy at campus library. Approach him directly. Me. Hey, I think you're really attractive. Want to grab coffee sometime? Him. Oh wow. Thanks but I have girlfriend. Sorry. First rejection. Feel slight sting, but nothing major. Text Josh. One down, feeling fine. This is easy. Thursday afternoon, approach guy from my sociology class. We've chatted a few times, seems friendly. Me. I know this is forward, but would you want to go out sometime? Him. That's really sweet, but I'm not looking to date anyone right now. Hope you understand. Second rejection. Feels slightly worse, but still manageable. Maybe because he was nicer about it. Thursday evening, try at campus coffee shop. Guy I've seen studying there regularly. Me. Sorry to interrupt your studying. I was wondering if you'd like to have dinner sometime. Him. No thanks. I'm good. Short and cold. Feel actual hurt from his dismissive tone. Text Josh. 3 rejections, still standing. Men are just weak. Friday, continue experiment. Approach guy at gym who always seems friendly. Me. This might be weird, but I think we'd have fun together. Want to try a date? Him. I don't really date people from my gym. Thanks though. Fourth rejection. Feel frustrated that he didn't even consider it. Start wondering if something's wrong with me. Friday evening, try approaching guy at bar. Decent conversation first, then ask him out. Me. You seem really interesting. Would you want to continue this conversation over dinner sometime? Him. I'm actually talking to someone else right now. But you seem cool. Fifth rejection. Feel genuinely disappointed. He seemed interested in talking, but not dating. Confusing mixed signals. Saturday, week 1 reflection. 5 rejections so far. Starting to feel slightly deflated, but nothing dramatic. Text Josh. Week 1 complete. Still handling this better than fragile men do. He asks how I'm feeling honestly. Tell him fine, just surprising that everyone says no so far. Expected at least one yes by now. He says this is exactly how male rejection starts. Confusion about why nobody's interested despite being decent person. Saturday afternoon, approach guy at bookstore. We bond over same book section, good conversation. Me. I'm really enjoying talking with you. Any interest in continuing this over coffee later? Him. Thanks but I'm not available. Nice meeting you though. Sixth rejection. Feel more frustrated. Had genuine connection but still got dismissed. Starting to take it personally. Sunday, approach guy at hiking trail. Help him with directions, chat for a while. Me. This might be random, but I'd love to explore more trails with you sometime. As a date, I mean. Him. Oh, I don't really do the dating thing. But thanks. Seventh, rejection. Feel genuinely confused. What does don't do dating thing even mean? Is he lying to be polite? Start analyzing every interaction looking for what I did wrong. Monday, second week begins. Approach classmate I've known for semester. Me. We've talked a bunch and I think you're great. Any chance you want to try going on actual date? Him. I think you're great too, but more in friend way. Hope that's okay. Eighth, rejection. Friend zone hurts more than expected. Feel like fundamental part of me got evaluated and found lacking. Tuesday, try approaching guy at campus gym again. Different person this time. Me. I see you here a lot, and you seem dedicated. Want to grab smoothie after workout sometime? Him. I have rule about not dating people from gym. Sorry. Ninth, rejection. Feel annoyed at arbitrary rules that exclude me. Why does everyone have so many restrictions? Wednesday, approach guy from study group. We work well together academically. Me. I know we're study partners, but I was wondering if you'd be interested in dinner? Non-academic dinner. Him. I prefer keeping school and personal life separate. Thanks though. 10th, rejection. Feel actually hurt that he compartmentalizes me so easily. Thought we had connection beyond just studying. Start questioning if I'm fundamentally unlikable in romantic way. Thursday, halfway through second week. Approach guy at campus coffee shop who always seems friendly when ordering. Me. I hope this isn't weird, but I've enjoyed our small talks. Any interest in having longer conversation over dinner? Him. That's sweet, but I actually have girlfriend. She just doesn't come here. 11th, rejection. Feel stupid for misreading friendliness as interest. How was I supposed to know about invisible girlfriend? Friday, approach guy from different class. Smart, funny, seems single. Me. I really enjoy your sense of humor. Would you want to explore that humor over drinks sometime? Him. I'm flattered, but not looking to date anyone from school. Too complicated. 12th, rejection. Feel genuinely frustrated with everyone's rules and restrictions. How do people ever date if everyone has so many boundaries? Weekend reflection. 12 rejections in 10 days. Starting to feel worn down by constant no responses. Text Josh. 2 weeks in. Getting tired of hearing no constantly. He asks if I'm starting to understand male experience. Tell him it's just bad luck. I'll get yes eventually, but privately starting to wonder if something's wrong with me that makes everyone immediately uninterested. Monday, third week. Approach guy at local bar. Good conversation first. Me. You're really easy to talk to. Want to continue this connection somewhere quieter? Him. I'm actually waiting for someone. Thanks though. 13th, rejection. Feel embarrassed for not reading situation correctly. Maybe he was just being polite while waiting for real date. Tuesday, try approaching guy at campus events. We laugh about boring speaker. Me. This is probably forward, but you make boring events fun. Want to find something more exciting to do together? Him. Haha, thanks, but I'm not really available for that kind of thing. 14th, rejection. What does not available for that kind of thing mean? Why speak in code instead of just saying no directly? Wednesday, approach guy from intramural sports team. Athletic, seems confident. Me. I think you're attractive and fun. Any interest in getting to know each other outside of sports? Him. I don't really date people from sports stuff. Gets weird if it doesn't work out. 15th, rejection. Feel frustrated that every context has dating restrictions. Where are people supposed to meet then? Thursday, 3 weeks in. Approach guy at study hall who seems approachable. Me. I know this is random, but would you be interested in study break that involves dinner together? Him. I'm pretty focused on school right now. Not really doing the dating thing. 16th, rejection. Feel genuinely hurt that studying is more important than getting to know me. Am I that uninteresting? Friday, emotional breaking point approaching. Approach guy at gym who's always polite. Me. I hope this doesn't make gym weird, but I find you attractive. Want to grab food sometime? Him. Thanks for saying that, but I'm not interested in dating right now. 17th rejection. Feel tears starting. Not because of him specifically, but because of constant pattern of dismissal. Saturday, complete emotional breakdown. Approach guy at coffee shop for 18th attempt. Me. This might sound crazy, but I think we'd have good chemistry. Any chance you'd want to explore that? Him. No thanks. Not interested. Curt dismissal breaks something inside me. Start crying in coffee shop. Have to leave immediately. Text Josh. Can't do this anymore. It's destroying my self-esteem. He comes over immediately. Find me still crying on couch. Ask him how men handle this level of rejection without falling apart. He says many men don't handle it well. Some become bitter, some give up entirely, some develop serious self-worth issues. Realize I've been mocking men for having normal human response to repeated dismissal. Sunday, day after breakdown. Still feel emotionally raw from 18 straight rejections. Josh asks what was hardest part. Tell him the confusion. Never knowing why each person said no. Wondering if I'm fundamentally unlovable. Feeling like everyone can see flaw in me that I can't identify. He nods knowingly. Says this is exactly what men describe but get mocked for expressing. Monday, reflect on 3 weeks of constant rejection. Understand now why some men become bitter about dating. It's not about single rejection. It's about pattern that makes you question your worth as romantic partner. Every no feels personal after a while. Every dismissal feels like judgment of your fundamental value. Tuesday, apologize to Josh for minimizing male rejection experience. Tell him I had no idea how psychologically damaging constant romantic dismissal could be. He's gracious about it. Says most people don't understand until they experience it directly. Ask him how he prevents rejection from destroying self-worth. He says he takes breaks from dating when it gets too brutal. Focuses on other aspects of life that make him feel valuable. Wednesday, delete old TikTok videos mocking men for struggling with rejection. Post new content about how romantic rejection affects everyone psychologically. Get immediate backlash from female followers. Comments saying I've been brainwashed by male manipulation. That I'm centering men's feelings over women's safety. But safety was an issue in my experiment. Just normal people politely declining dates. Thursday, continue processing emotional impact of experiment. Realize rejection sensitivity isn't gender-specific weakness. It's human response to repeated dismissal in area where we seek connection. Men aren't fragile for feeling hurt by constant romantic rejection. They're having normal emotional response to difficult experience. Friday, month after ending rejection experiment. Still feel tender about dating in general. Haven't approached anyone new since breakdown. Need time to rebuild confidence that got shattered by 18 straight no's. Josh asks if I learned what he hoped I would. Tell him I learned that rejection is much harder to handle than I thought. That constant dismissal damages self-worth regardless of gender. Weekend, final reflection on rejection experiment. Men aren't emotionally weaker than women. They just face more romantic rejection and get mocked for struggling with it. I couldn't handle 3 weeks of consistent no responses without breaking down. Many men deal with this for years. Maybe instead of mocking male emotional responses to rejection, I should have empathy for difficult experience they're navigating. Monday, change perspective on dating dynamics completely. Rejection isn't just words someone says. It's psychological event that accumulates over time. Men who seem bitter about dating might just be worn down by years of dismissal, not inherently misogynistic. Women can handle rejection well individually, but might struggle just as much with constant pattern. Tuesday, share insights more broadly about rejection psychology. Post about how repeated romantic dismissal affects mental health regardless of gender. Get mixed responses. Some women thanking me for normalizing their own rejection struggles. Some men appreciating recognition of their experiences. Wednesday, month later, Josh tells me he's taking break from dating apps. Says experiment made him realize how much rejection was affecting his mental health. Feel responsible, but also proud that he's prioritizing emotional well-being over dating success. Thursday, final realization about rejection and gender. Men aren't weak for struggling with romantic dismissal. I struggled too after just 3 weeks. Maybe instead of teaching men to handle rejection better, we should acknowledge that constant rejection is genuinely difficult for everyone. Maybe empathy is better response than mockery when someone's struggling with dating disappointments. Friday, few months later. Josh meets someone through mutual friends who appreciates his sensitivity instead of mocking it. Feel happy that he found someone who values emotional depth rather than stoic performance. Also learned that understanding different experiences makes me better friend and better person. Rejection experiment taught me that emotional resilience has limits for everyone. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we're all just trying to connect and getting hurt in different ways. Maybe a little kindness toward everyone's struggles would make dating better for all of us.